So when we were younger growing up, there's always those things that your dad said that in the moment you're like, I will never say that in my life. But now flash forward 20 years later and all of a sudden, we say it all the time. We catch ourselves saying these things. So we decided what are the top things that are etched in our memory that our dad said that now we do it all the time. My number 3 is they don't make them like they used to.
They don't.
You know you're getting old when you reflect back on product quality. Yeah, now I catch myself saying it about shoes, about TVs, about computers, even about clothes sometimes because they just don't last like they used to. So for me, my dad was, he was stingy, so he never bought anything new. So always when something broke, he always complained about it. I'm now in that same boat.
You know what's funny? I use this phrase now as well, but I always preface mine with these 3 words. Even with technology, comma, they don't make them like they used to.
Yeah.
Even with technology, this just isn't as good as it used to be. Like
even these phones, yeah, they do a lot. But you remember the Nokia phones that you could not break? You'd run over that shit with a tank, and that would not crack. These screens, paper thin.
Yeah, I actually did run over my Nokia with a car,
and it was still working.
No, I shattered the shit out of it.
You must not have had my Nokia phone then.
I literally ran over it with a car, though. That's on me. That's on me. My number 3, and I'll say it in the voice that I heard it growing up, is off like a hoity-toitles. So anytime we were going somewhere as a family or on vacation, you know, my dad and my mom both would say, all right, we're off like a herd of turtles, right, to our destination. And they always said off like a hoity-toitles. And I was like, this is the stupidest thing.
Why with that accent?
I don't know.
From New England?
I have no idea where it comes from. I don't know why they say it like that and what it means. But now when we're going on trips like, with my family, now I'm like, all right, off like a hoity-toitles.
Just rolls off the tongue, huh?
It just comes out.
I've never heard that saying before.
It just comes out, yeah. I had never either. And you know what? I've never heard
that doesn't really make sense now that I think about it. Why does a herd of turtles move fast?
They don't. They don't. So I guess we'll just freaking get there when we get there. So it does hold some weight in that sense.
Yeah.
So my number 2 is, you know, if you want to get style points with the wife at home, you have to sometimes call your father-in-law dad. Right?
Okay.
So my number 2 comes from my other dad.
Okay.
My father-in-law. And the number 2 one is work gets in the way of fun. He always said it to me, even though when I was young and trying to court his daughter and everything like that. And, you know, he'd maybe invite us to do something and, you know, we can't. We have work. And he'd be like, well, work gets in the way of fun. And I'm always like, God, like, shut up. I know it does. And now here I am when younger kids say like, or I ask someone to do something if they're a younger kid and they say they can't, they got to go work because they're 16, 17. I'll be like, well, work gets in the way of fun. I'm like, ah.
Got to pay those dues. But the follow-up question, does your father-in-law have a job?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. He works like way more than any of us. So that's probably why he says that.
He understands that now.
Yeah,
a life lesson.
Work gets in the way of fun.
Gotcha. I like that saying. I need to take heed of that too because I work all the time. Yeah. My number 2 is shut the door.
That's it?
That shut the door is the saying. If there was one phrase that it's etched in my auditory memory, it is this one because my dad said it to me and my sister every single day of our lives. And now that I'm older, I realize his frustration because now I have 2 kids that never shut the damn door. It's frustrating because then you are required to get up and shut the door.
I see. It makes sense now.
The kids are long gone. They run off. There's no responsibility. It's left with you to do it. So now I understand, Dad, why you were so mad at us for not shutting the door.
Did your dad follow up with something like, we're not trying to air condition the whole Adams County?
Yeah. Need to save on those costs, those heating and air costs.
That's right. It's very important. But shut the door.
Shut the door.
But now you see the root behind it because you're comfortable. You don't want to get up and actually go shut the door.
Right, and I don't want to pay for those heating and air costs either.
That's true.
Hard-earned money. I got to work for that.
Heating and air costs.
My number 1 is go ask your mom. I used to think this was a cop-out from my dad. Like, he always gave me that answer, and I never really understood why. And now I know the truth.
It was a cop-out?
Well, yeah, it's a cop-out. It's the easy way to go. But sometimes you don't know the answer to the questions. Like, can I do this? Can I have that? I empathize with him now because I realize sometimes you do need that excuse. You need that second opinion.
We empathize with your dad because now we know we didn't want to get in trouble.
Correct. Yeah.
Well, Dad said yes, then you're in trouble.
Yeah.
So he said, well, you got to go ask your mom.
Yeah. You always got to have the mother's approval to do anything, regardless of how small that task may be.
It's a really good one. I mean, it's
Ask your
simple.
mom.
And now we know. Now we know why it happens.
Yes.
So the last one for me is it's interesting. It's from my dad, not my father-in-law this time, and it's a joke. You know, I work in athletics. You know, so things happen a lot. I coach little kids. I coach college kids, and so all the time people are coming up to you saying, "This hurts." Mm-hmm. Right? This hurts. That hurts. This hurts.
I know where you're going.
So my dad's saying growing up all the time was, "Well, does your face hurt?"
Oh, I thought you were going to rub some dirt on it.
And no, and they say no, and he say, "Well, it's killing me." And that's it. Does your face hurt? No. Well, it's killing me. So he would disregard your injury,
Yeah.
your well-being, your emotions, and he would punch you while you're down.
I didn't see that coming.
No,
either.
you thought he rubbed some dirt on it. You know, I heard that a lot growing up from my mom, I think, you know. But no, it was my dad. Well, does your face hurt? No, well, it's killing me.
And you can get away with that now in today's day and age, too.
That's a good...
At least the kids don't complain about
It's
it.
kind of a quality dad joke, you know. Even my, 21-year-old players, they're not really happy about it sometimes when I ask that. So, because they're complaining about something different.
He's not calling you ugly, it's just a joke.
Nope. Does your face hurt? Nope, it's killing me.